Win or go home. Hit it. There we go. Yo, welcome to the Wanna Go Home podcast. I be your host, Doughboy. You feel me? I done gave the staff the summer off. We ain't even in the motherfucking studio, but we here. And since I've been going, I've been feeling like I need to get the people something because I know the people been missing it. So we're going to do the first live rendition. The first ever live rendition of the Wanna Go Home podcast, sponsored by, powered by That Gang. That's the one and only. So how everybody been? I hope everybody been good. I hope everybody's been feeling good. All right, so the Wanna Go Home podcast, it starts with 3 sections. It is the warm-up, first half, second half, then it's overtime, all right? So we're going to start this off right. First topic of the day coming from the warm-up is narratives in sports. So the reason why narrative in sports is a big thing for me is because it shows me lack of journalism. Honestly. So let me tell you what I mean by lack of journalism, because I don't want to play nobody out, but all right, we're gonna go straight into the Jaylen Brown shit. Now, I understand some people believe with everything they hear when it comes to sports or whatever. And they believe everything they hear when they hear it on ESPN. That's the reason why ESPN is up on the screen. They believe everything they hear. But the problem that they don't tell people is, a lot of this shit is narrative driven. Like Jaylen Brown just was traded from the Celtics to the Sixers. They're giving you every reason under the sun why they traded him. All these people saying, well, I heard this and I heard that and I heard this and I heard that. Now, granted, all that shit may be true. But I just want y'all to think to yourselves. You think we could afford to keep him? Like, you think we could afford to keep him? Like, all jokes aside, like let's have a real conversation. You think we could afford to keep him? He getting $300 million, JT getting $300 million. When both of their contracts is up and they up for extensions, they either got to take pay cuts or some New York Knicks shit, or they're gonna have to let one of them go. Like I don't think people truly understand that. But yet they make a narrative like, oh, when he said this was the best year he ever had, this is why they not fucking with him, or this is why they're not dealing with him. Not one time did you think to yourself, the Celtics believe in Jason Tatum more than they believe in Jaylen Brown. So when it was time to pick, it was an easy call. And the call was so easy to do it, they did it. Like, people never thought about that. People just automatically assumed and went to the worst of the worst. Like, oh, they don't like each other, and I heard they're not speaking, and that's messed up. Or let me give y'all one. Or they still cool, but business is business. People never think about that stuff. People never think about that stuff. They just run their mouth. They just run their mouth and then get mad when we telling people to shut up and mind their business. I mean, we also live on YouTube. We also live over there on YouTube for the YouTube gangers. We're live on the I Don't Care What You Think Network channel. This will be edited down and put out properly on Patreon. I hope you guys enjoy and you guys are watching. But people automatically just run the narratives, and this is not a narrative driven. I'm not a narrative driven content creator. So you're not going to get me to say anything like disrespectful towards them or something like that. But I just feel like, do some real homework instead of just making a narrative. Like, y'all went to school for this. I didn't go to school for this, but y'all went to school for this. Like, I understand the narrative, make a good conversation and all that shit. But you still can be like, yo, then y'all get mad when the athletes get mad and be like, oh, I'm just reporting the news. Or I'm just reporting what I was told. Yo, or you could sit down and go, yo, could we realistically pay 2 people $600 million? Like, could we really truly say we can afford that? No, we can't. But instead of just saying that, we do shit like, yeah, man, you know Jaylen Brown think he's smarter than everybody in the world. Yeah, that's why they kicked him off the team. You know, Jaylen Brown think he's smarter than everybody. Yeah. Man, I don't look at it as a negative. I don't know how JB look at it. I don't know that man personally. I don't look at how Jason Tatum look at it. I don't know that man personally. But you know what I personally do know? I personally do know that niggas ain't do nothing. Like, I personally do know he's up for an extension, and with being a finals MVP and all that stuff, that extension is now more than it would have been if he never reached those accolades. I know Jason Tatum was about to be up for an extension, and he's going to be cheaper because he didn't do what Brown did, and he's coming off injury. I guess they just look at it like, yo, we going with the less expensive hand. Like, they're both nice. We already know how the Celtics, we already know how the NBA views both of them as teammates. So I think that's what's about to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. I think now that he's going, I don't think there's any hard feelings or bad blood or anything the media would like it to be, because we already know what the media would like it to be. But you can't live without that. I wish JB nothing but the respect and nothing but success. You feel me? A lot of people just, they don't understand it. I just feel like narratives kill everything. Narratives kill good journalism when good journalists have nothing to say, so they create a fucking narrative. Like, come on, man. Let that hurt go, man. Let that hurt go, man. Let that hurt go. All right, we moving on. What we doing on the first half is? Let me show y'all why Jerry was the guy. Let me show you.
I would like to be the all-time receiver.
This place is going to come apart when number 80 gets introduced.
At wide receiver.
Understand
number
what you about
80,
to look at.
Jerry Rice.
Goes deep. He's got Rice. Another touchdown.
He's amazing. He's just doing things that no one else in this league is doing.
Goes back the other way, and Rice made an incredible catch. Goes down to Jerry Rice. What a catch! Gets away. He must be the greatest receiver. He's a bad man. On the right side, Rice is there. Oh my! A one-handed catch.
And it's in stride too.
Throws long for Rice down the sideline. He's on the 30, the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
I was hungry. I wanted to be the best football player I could be.
So there's 2 seconds left. The 49ers will have a chance to throw one.
I love to be in a situation like that when everything is on the line.
Here is Montana throwing for the end zone.
Jerry.
Rice late. He's got it.
Something like that is really something you just can't get used to. I wanted to prove to everybody that, look, I belong here.
Downfield to Rice, and it is.
Yes, Jerry Rice played receiver in the Deion Sanders era.
Catches over 241 yards.
Throws down the near sideline to Rice. He's got it to 15 to 10. Touchdown, 49ers. And now on a play fake. Young throws downfield. Jerry Rice. He's got it. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerry Rice is now tied with Walter Payton. He's back to throw. Quick pass for Rice. Got it out of bounds. And tried it to touchdown, 49ers.
If you're going to be the best receiver to ever play the game, you're going to have to be able to take on the pressure of making the big plays.
Quick pass, slant in, Jerry Rice, another touchdown. Falls in, touchdown. Looking for the end zone, drills a pass, Jerry Rice, touchdown, 49ers. He now holds just about every Super Bowl receiving record. What a show. Launches it for the end zone, Jerry Rice.
Let me explain to y'all something, right? He's not the fastest wide receiver. So I know y'all look at this shit and be like, "Yo, how the fuck is he wide open? Like how the fuck is he like wide open?" The reason why Jerry Rice is wide open on a lot of those plays is because when you play wide receiver, the main thing you must be able to do is run a route, get off your release. You feel what I'm saying? When you get jammed at the line, I get out of there. And the reason why Jerry Rice is behind people who they declare faster DBs than him, Jerry Rice is behind them because Jerry Rice ran the route. So the faster the guy can guard you, but that speed only matters when you got to catch up to me. So if we on a line and I hit, and they snap the ball, and I hit, boom, you go to jam and miss, and I'm running, and now you have to turn around, backpedal to chase me. And if I'm going the fly ball, you probably can catch up to me because of your speed. But then you're trying to catch up to me at full speed. I break down and cut, post, inside, outside, cut back. That's what made Jerry Rice a dangerous receiver. Like, Jerry Rice was a dangerous receiver because he can run every route in the wide receiver route running tree book today. Not like in his era. I don't know how many routes was connected now, but there was a time when Jerry Rice had all the answers when it came to running routes. And that's what makes him unique and one of the top tier wide receivers. So to me, Jerry Rice is the greatest wide receiver of all time. Hands down. Number 2 to me is Larry Fitzgerald. I feel like Larry Fitzgerald is also Jerry Rice, like, even without the accolades. Larry Fitzgerald didn't drop many balls. He can break away with any. He also had the route running ability where your fastest quarter can't stop him. He also had great hands. He also had great strength. So Larry Fitzgerald, to me, it goes Jerry Rice, Larry, T.O., Randy, Calvin Johnson. It's just the list I go through. That's me. Then my honorable mention is Steve Smith and Julio Jones. That's how I rank my wide receivers. You can like it, you can not like it, it's whatever. Now, every once in a while I throw Steve Smith in and out. Like, Steve Smith to me is an elite of the receivers, but I can say Terrell Owens and Randy Moss was my generation. Like, I got to see those guys play every week. I didn't need highlight tapes. I didn't need other people telling me. I didn't have to Google and do my research. I watched those two fellas dominate the NFL. And Steve Smith is one of my favorite wide receivers of all time. But Jay Rice, Larry Fitzgerald, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, and I might swap Randy and Calvin. I might have to swap them because Randy was dogging people, but Calvin was like triple to double teamed every single play. Like, so I might go Calvin then Randy. Yeah, that's the final list. Jerry, Larry, Terrell, Calvin, Randy. Let me know what y'all think about that. Just let me know what y'all think. We'll be right back with the second half. All right. So we talked about narratives in sports. We talked about how Jay Rice is the greatest wide receiver of all time. And I also feel like Jay Rice should be the logo, but we protect the shield over here. I ain't tripping. The next conversation I want to have is about this man.
Drive. 8th play of it on the fake. Coming back. Aiyuk's got it with blockers. Aiyuk makes a cut. Looking for the end zone, and he's in.
Now, the reason why I want to talk about him is because, the media is going crazy on him. Like, hey, Brandon Aiyuk went crazy. Yeah. What is wrong with Brandon Aiyuk? Brandon Aiyuk did this. Brandon Aiyuk ain't that. Yo, Brandon Aiyuk ain't the first dude to do this. So let me explain something to y'all. What Brandon Aiyuk is doing is out of the ordinary to a lot of people. That is 100% true. I will not say that's a lie. But what Brandon Aiyuk is doing is Brandon Aiyuk is going through something, and I'm on the side that I'm gonna have to take Brandon Aiyuk's side because we look at it like, oh, you want to get paid, oh, you got paid, oh, here's your money. I look at it as on the side of, hey, yo, why do y'all think because y'all throw money in our face? Granted, listen before you comment. I understand it's a lot of money, and then you do dumb shit and fuck up your future and fuck up your life and fuck. I understand all that. All I'm saying is, you don't know what's causing these athletes to turn out the way they turning out. People automatically assume, oh, they crazy, or it's a mental disability, or oh, it's CTE. It can be that. But how about you sit down and actually ask the person what's wrong? And I don't think people do that. And that's corny. Like that's corny. Like somebody need to sit down and talk to Brandon Aiyuk. But all people do is just talk about Brandon Aiyuk. You follow me? You picking up what I'm putting down? The organizations and the owners for NFL teams, they never tell you what they did to a player. They never tell you what they did to a player. They never tell you what behind the scenes shit they did to a player. They never told you what miscellaneous shit that you can't see that they did to the player. They never tell you that. But you know what you do know? You know everything a player does wrong. You know everything a player does wrong. You don't know how an organization fucked the player over. But you know how the player fucked the organization over. Why we don't talk about that? And I don't need none of you pro guys because I'm just giving an example. We got people doing some of the most messed up shit to players, and don't nobody say nothing. For a perfect example, Tyrod Taylor. I believe it was Tyrod Taylor. When he was when he was on the Chargers balling out, and then they did the COVID test but punctured his lung. Now, Tyrod Taylor wanted to be an asshole and black the fuck out. It would have been somebody out here going, man, hey, man, shit, Tyrod Taylor, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't. These niggas punctured my lungs doing a COVID test. But then I'm wilding. It's like, oh, he needs to calm down. He needs to understand. I don't need to understand nothing. It'd be shit like that. Like, this is why I don't like that people don't defend some of these athletes the right way. Am I saying Brandon Aiyuk is a sweetheart? No, I am not. All I'm saying is at least try to see it from his eyes and from the large picture. You don't look at it like that. You don't look at it like that because you're either a fan of the team that the player plays for, or you're a fan of the player, or you're a fan of, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all never fair. Y'all never fair. It's kind of the example people say when Tom Brady wows out on the sideline, it's psycho Tom. He doing his thing. And then with AB and Odell wild out on the sideline, it's, oh, they're uncontrollable. They do what they want. Do you see what I'm saying? Tom Brady can curse everybody out when he on the sideline, and we love that shit. Odell and them could curse everybody out on the sideline because they losing this. Oh, these niggas is a distraction to the team. Just play ball. Just focus on yourself. Narrative-driven topics. It's crazy how the warm-up played into the second. Like, I just wish y'all people understand that it's more to life than just, here's the money, play football. You're probably trying to make me play injured. You're probably trying to make me play hurt or some shit like that. And then people go, oh, you get paid that much money to play hurt. To play. You better get on that field. Yeah, but some people have really good jobs. They pay you that much money to do surgery. Don't try to call out surgeon because you're sick. Same way I don't want a sick surgeon working on my body, I don't want a sick athlete working on my team. So I get how I look. I get Brandon Aiyuk situation looks crazy when you look at the optics and you hear what he's saying and all that shit. But yo, at the end of the fucking day, Brandon Aiyuk is a beast. Brandon Aiyuk get his mind together or whatever's going on with him and the Niners, and we gonna be fine. I just think people don't know how to report on topics without putting a story on it to make you click it. No, Brandon Aiyuk wilding is the story. You don't have to put it together to make niggas click it. Brandon Aiyuk is the story. He is the story. You don't have to you ain't got to jump through no hula hoops. The story is right here, number 11. Number 11. Boy was a dog, man. Brandon Aiyuk, I hope everything work out for you and you feel better. You feel me? And these organizations, they play with us like they want to play with us. They move us when they want to move us. They use us like a trading block, like pieces to a Monopoly board. I'm not mad that you giving them niggas the ringer. And to close this segment out of the second half, I will leave you some more Brandon Aiyuk highlights.
Touchdown, San Francisco. 19 yards, and boy, did he get some terrific blocking.
3rd down and 7. A little flip here to Aiyuk, the rookie from Arizona State. And he'll bust it inside the 20 and the 10. And look at that, he hurdles his way into the end zone. Touchdown over Marcus Epps. Is something.
This is why they drafted Aiyuk. He is just a mini version of Deebo Samuel. When you watched him in college, he did this stuff all the time, even in practice. Watch this. That's
got a knee that's making him far from 100%.
Oh, that's killing them too, because he's just
the wrong four.
Look who's wide open and reels it in. Aiyuk.
Look at that adjustment. He checked to make sure where he was.
Yeah, this nigga was a dog.
In relation to the sideline, makes the...
On a 3rd and goal, Mullins for the end zone touchdown. 49ers. Brandon Aiyuk, the rookie. His 8th catch of the game.
Watch this hard stick here and then just fades out of it. Bam! Gets him to jump on the
Play clock down to 3 now. Mullins stepping around Cam Jordan. Delivering towards the traffic, and somehow Brandon Aiyuk comes out with the football.
keep over.
My bad, people. I'm getting trapped in the sauce. My bad. My bad. All right, man. All right. It's the 4th down. And on the 4th down, I want to... There we go. It's the 4th down. And during the 4th down of the Wanna Go Home podcast, I wanted to stop and I wanted to tell y'all people, thank you for making this YouTube journey, this Instagram journey, this Twitter journey, this TikTok journey, and now this Patreon journey, a mission. I want to thank y'all for all the views throughout the years and out the few couple of months. This has been one of my biggest months making content, and I just appreciate everybody who come through, who show love. So you want to go home podcast, the New Jersey Drive, the Hidden Gems, the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. Thank you for everybody who like, share, subscribe on the network. I really, truly do appreciate y'all. I have a couple of big announcements coming up very soon. And I wanted to spend this 4th down just telling y'all how dope y'all are and how much support y'all give me. And it's been real. And I feel every piece of love that y'all give me here over the airwaves in person, no matter where we are. I thank y'all for rocking out with me and holding me down, because y'all didn't have to, and y'all do. Thanks to everybody. Y'all took a chance on me with my sports content, and y'all rock with me, and I love that for y'all, that y'all do interact with us, and I think that's beautiful. I truly, truly do. I truly think that's beautiful, and I enjoy it. I just would like to tell y'all, please subscribe to the I Don't Care What You Think Network on Patreon. This is where you will get extra episodes of the Winner Go Home podcast, of the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. We also have the Patreon exclusive of Hitting Jim over there. We also have a new show that will be being announced very, very soon. That is Patreon only. The subscriptions are only $5. We will have exclusive content on Patreon that will be nowhere else but Patreon. And it's the I Don't Care What You Think Network, IDCWYT_network. It's only $5. Please come support an independent contractor. Come support an independent content creator. Let's run this up together. I want to thank y'all for giving me one of the greatest years I've ever had since making content. Doughboy out. And remember, win or go home. Hit it.
Hey.